Hello, everyone, and welcome to See Do Explore. Have you ever dreamt of exploring a city where ancient history meets vibrant culture? Welcome to Lisbon, Portugal's sun-kissed capital. Lisbon, a city of terracotta rooftops, cobbled streets, and a rich tapestry of history. Nestled on the edge of the Atlantic Ocean, Lisbon boasts stunning architecture, delicious cuisine, and a warm Mediterranean climate. With its unique blend of old-world charm and contemporary flair, Lisbon offers a myriad of experiences for every traveler. It's worth mentioning that many of the attractions we list in this video, along with public transport in Lisbon, can be accessed for cheaper or even free via the Lisbon Travel Pass card, which gives you the option of 24, 48, or 72-hour passes. Enjoy unlimited travel on city transport and free admission to 51 museums, historic buildings, and more. We will leave a link to the card in the description below. Let's dive into the top 10 things you absolutely must do when visiting this enchanting city. Number 10, Belém Tower. Explore the iconic Belém Tower, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that stands proudly on the banks of the Tagus River. Built in the early 16th century, this fortress played a key role in the Age of Discoveries, safeguarding the entrance to Lisbon's harbor. Its intricate Manueline architecture is a testament to Portugal's maritime glory. Learn about the tower's strategic importance and its role in Portugal's exploration history. The tower was commissioned by King John II to be part of a defense system at the mouth of the Tagus River and a ceremonial gateway to Lisbon. Visitors can explore its 4 floors, including the governor's room, king's room, audience hall, and the chapel. Each floor offers panoramic views of the river and the surrounding area. Notice the ornamental elements like ropes, knots, and crosses of the Order of Christ, reflecting Portugal's seafaring past. Visit early in the morning or late afternoon to avoid the crowds and enjoy the beautiful light for photography. Number 9, Jerónimos Monastery. Visit the magnificent Jerónimos Monastery, another UNESCO World Heritage Site also located in the Belém district, is a short walk from the tower. Constructed in 1502, the monastery is a masterpiece of Manueline architecture. It was built to commemorate Vasco da Gama's voyage to India and houses the explorer's tomb. Discover the rich history and artistic details that make this monastery one of Lisbon's most visited landmarks. The monastery was funded by a tax on the profits from the overseas trade, and it symbolizes the wealth and power of Portugal during the Age of Discoveries. Its ornate details include maritime elements like ropes and anchors, reflecting Portugal's seafaring heritage. The church and cloisters are must-see areas, with their stunning vaulted ceilings and intricate carvings. Take a moment to admire the tombs of Vasco da Gama and the poet Luís de Camões, 2 of Portugal's most significant historical figures. Don't miss the exquisite cloisters, often considered one of the most beautiful in the world. They are a peaceful retreat from the bustling city. Number 8, Tram 28. Hop on the iconic Tram 28 for a scenic ride through Lisbon's historic neighborhoods. This vintage yellow tram weaves through narrow streets and steep hills, offering a unique perspective of the city's most charming districts, including Alfama, Graça, and Baixa. Learn about the history of Lisbon's trams and their importance in the city's public transportation system. Tram 28 is not just a mode of transport, but a moving historical monument. It has been operating since the early 20th century, and despite the advent of modern transportation, it remains a beloved symbol of Lisbon. The tram's route takes you past many of Lisbon's key sites, making it a convenient and picturesque way to explore the city. Enjoy the wooden interiors and vintage charm as you traverse the city's hills and valleys. A big travel tip with this attraction is to ride early in the morning or late at night to avoid the peak tourist rush. Also beware of pickpockets, especially during busy times. Number 7, São Jorge Castle. Discover the ancient São Jorge Castle, perched atop one of Lisbon's highest hills. Dating back to the 11th century, this Moorish castle offers panoramic views of the city and the Tagus River. It has witnessed countless historical events and provides insight into Lisbon's past. Learn about the castle's origins, its strategic importance, and its role in Lisbon's defense. The castle was originally built by the Moors and later captured by King Afonso III in 1147. It served as a royal palace until the early 16th century. Today, visitors can explore the castle's ramparts, towers, and archaeological site, which reveals remnants from the Iron Age to the Islamic period. The castle also hosts exhibitions and events that bring its history to life. Don't miss the chance to walk along the fortified walls and enjoy the spectacular views over Lisbon. Visit in the late afternoon to catch the sunset and see the city bathed in golden light. Number 6. The Alfama District. Wander through the labyrinthine streets of Alfama, Lisbon's oldest neighborhood. Known for its narrow alleys, colorful houses, and soulful fado music, Alfama offers a glimpse into traditional Lisbon life. The district survived the 1755 earthquake, retaining much of its medieval charm. Learn about Alfama's history, its significance in Lisbon's cultural landscape, and the origin of fado music. Alfama's name is derived from the Arabic word al-hama, meaning baths or fountains. The district's layout is a maze of winding streets and alleys, each leading to hidden gems like quaint squares, local taverns, and historic churches. Fado, the traditional Portuguese music genre, was born here, and many bars and restaurants host live fado performances, keeping the tradition alive. Discover landmarks such as the Lisbon Cathedral and the National Pantheon. Visit a fado house in the evening to experience the emotional depth of this traditional music. Wander during the daytime to explore the vibrant street art and local markets. Number 5. Lisbon Oceanarium. Dive into the wonders of the ocean at the Lisbon Oceanarium, one of the largest aquariums in Europe. Featuring over 450 species, the Oceanarium is dedicated to marine conservation and education. Its central tank simulates diverse ocean habitats, promoting the importance of preserving marine biodiversity. Learn about the various ecosystems represented and the Oceanarium's efforts in marine research and conservation. The Oceanarium's main tank holds 5 million liters of seawater and is home to species from the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Antarctic oceans. Highlights include the impressive sunfish, graceful rays, and playful sea otters. The Oceanarium also hosts temporary exhibitions and interactive displays that educate visitors about the ocean's fragile ecosystems. Discover the fascinating world of marine life through engaging exhibits and educational programs. Allocate a few hours to fully explore the exhibits. The Oceanarium is family-friendly, making it a great spot for visitors of all ages. Number 4. Rocio Square, the heart of downtown Lisbon. This historic square has been a gathering place since the Middle Ages. It features beautiful wave-patterned pavements, the iconic Di Maria Tell National Theater, and vibrant cafes perfect for people watching. Learn about the square's historical significance and its role in Lisbon's social and cultural life. Rocio Square has been the setting for revolts, celebrations, bullfights, and executions. The wave-patterned pavement, designed by Portuguese architect Pombalino, symbolizes Lisbon's connection to the sea. The square is surrounded by beautiful 18th and 19th century buildings, and its lively atmosphere makes it a popular meeting place for both locals and tourists. Notice the 2 Baroque fountains and the statue of Dom Pedro IV in the center of the square. Sit at one of the outdoor cafes to enjoy a coffee and pastel de nata while soaking in the vibrant atmosphere. Number 3. The Monument to the Discoveries, an iconic tribute to Portugal's age of exploration. This imposing monument, located in the Belém district, commemorates the 500th anniversary of the death of Prince Henry the Navigator, a key figure in Portugal's maritime discoveries. Learn about the explorers and figures who played crucial roles in Portugal's golden era of exploration and maritime dominance. The monument, built in 1960, resembles the prow of a ship, with statues of Prince Henry and other notable explorers such as Vasco da Gama, Ferdinand Magellan, and Pedro Álvares Cabral. Inside, visitors can explore exhibitions related to the Age of Discoveries and take an elevator to the top for panoramic views of the Tagus River, the Belém Tower, and the Jerónimos Monastery. Visit the top of the monument for one of the best views in Lisbon. Combine your visit with a walk along the riverfront to take in more of Belém's historical sites. Number 2. Lisbon Cathedral. Visit the Lisbon Cathedral, a striking example of Romanesque architecture. The Lisbon Cathedral, also known as Sé de Lisboa, is the oldest church in the city, dating back to the 12th century. It has survived multiple earthquakes and undergone several renovations, resulting in a blend of architectural styles. Learn about the cathedral's history, its significance in Lisbon's religious life, and the various architectural influences seen in its structure. The cathedral was built on the site of an old mosque after the city was recaptured from the Moors in 1147. Its sturdy Romanesque facade contrasts with the Gothic elements inside, including the impressive rose window and the cloisters that reveal archaeological excavations. The cathedral also houses the remains of Saint Vincent, Lisbon's patron saint. Explore the cloisters to see the ongoing archaeological excavations, which reveal layers of Lisbon's history, including Roman, Visigoth, and Moorish remains. And finally, we come to number 1, Praça do Comércio, one of Lisbon's largest and most iconic squares. Also known as Terreiro do Paço, this grand square was built on the site of the former royal palace, which was destroyed in the 1755 earthquake. Praça do Comércio has been a significant site for Portuguese trade and government for centuries. Learn about its historical significance and its role in Lisbon's urban landscape. The square is framed by yellow pombeline buildings and opens onto the Tagus River. At its center stands the equestrian statue of King José the Fern, erected in 1775. The square also features the impressive Arco da Rua Augusta, a triumphal arch that leads to the bustling shopping street of Rua Augusta. Praça do Comércio is a popular spot for locals and tourists alike, offering stunning views of the river and numerous cafes and restaurants. Take a leisurely stroll through the square, enjoy a coffee at one of the outdoor cafes, and be sure to climb the Arco da Rua Augusta for panoramic views of Lisbon. If you enjoyed this tour of Lisbon, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel adventures. Have you been to Lisbon? Share your favorite spots in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Lisbon. Stay tuned for our next adventure as we explore another incredible destination. Safe travels.